guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be an update already of my Project Tan pan. It seems like I just did an update, but I guess it's time to do it. Technically, I have 3 days before it's the official 4 weeks, but I think you guys will be okay with that. So since last update, you guys know it was like basically a refresh. I had to replace 8 items. So I wasn't anticipating that many empties this month. And sure enough, I only have the one. So I'm gonna get started with those. Well, with that one, I should say. The only thing that I finished was my highlighting stick. This is from Merit. This is in the color Cava. If you guys saw my empties video, you would have seen it. I forgot that it was in this project, but I did use it up, as you guys can tell. I kind of dug in there with my nail, as you guys can see, I hope, to try to get some of it out. I didn't actually get everything out of the tube, but I wanted to make sure that I got an even application, so that's why I dug it in. I enjoyed this. I do have another one from Merit. These are great highlighting sticks. They're very natural. They're not chunky. They're not shimmery. They're not glittery. Chunky, like I said. These are great highlighting sticks. I'm glad that I have another one, and I would consider buying one of these in the future. So there you have it. That's the only thing that I finished, but I do have 9 other items that I made awesome progress on. The first one, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it because I did show that I hit pan on these items. The first one being my bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is the butter bronzer in the color light bronze. Yes. And this is what it's looking like right now. Obviously, you guys see I hit pan. I was very surprised at how shallow the pan is on this guy. I feel like with other items, maybe because I'm using a big brush, I'm wearing out the whole thing evenly, but it feels like the pan is not super deep, and it does have 11 grams of product, so it's very generous container. But as you guys can see, I hit pan. I am confident I can finish this by the end of the year. When I introduced it last month, I was concerned I wouldn't be able to finish it, but now it's just a matter of when. So this one, I am wearing it today. It's a very natural bronzer. I love it. I was concerned also that it wouldn't show on my face because it's so light, but I think it looks great. I would actually consider repurchasing this one again in the future. I don't even know if they still sell this anymore. This particular one is about 4 or 5 years old. I just hadn't used it, so that's that one. And the other one is my Tarte highlighter. This is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour highlighter in the color Exposed. This is what it looks like. Obviously, I focused my brush onto here, but I'm trying to focus my brush now that I hit pan here, down to here. You can see kind of like the difference between the color on this first top half versus the color on this bottom half. I feel like this bottom half is lighter, which is the side that I haven't touched at all with my brush. Again, I'm wearing it today. I think it looks great. I love it. Definitely, I think I can finish this by the end of the year. Very happy to have another highlighter at the end of the year. And last but not least, I haven't shown this on Instagram, but I did hit pan on my blush. This is the blush, the e.l.f. blush palette. I have the one blush left here, and this is what it looks like currently. So yeah, obviously it was full brand new when you guys saw it last month, and now it has a very big pan. I actually need to repress this because I have a ton of side pan here, and it's on all of them except here. The side pan here, here, and here is pretty significant. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I do definitely need to repress it because the product is very thin as well. It takes me about 2 months to go through each blush, and I will be repressing it. I think this might be finished by the end of, by next month's update, so I'm very excited about that. So long as we're talking about pans, I have my IT Cosmetic foundation, powder foundation in the color medium. And this is something that I also need to repress. You guys will be seeing a picture. Definitely made some progress on this guy, and I kind of stopped using it after a while, I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't want to repress it and show you guys a repressed picture before I posted this update. So I kind of put this in the back burner just so I could go ahead and film this video. So I haven't used it for maybe about a week, and definitely I will be repressing this one, and then I think this can also be done by next update. If you guys are interested in to see what the repressing looks like, you can follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all my repressing, refrankening type progress photos. The other ones don't have like pan, so let's just get going. Then I have my Bath & Body Works in the Stars Fine Fragrance Mist. When I introduced it last month, I was up to here, and now I am down to here. So I did a good chunk of usage for this guy. I told you guys it takes me about 2.5 to 3 months to go through one of these, especially if I'm using it exclusively, which I have. Typically, I'll wear like a body spray for like Monday through Friday type thing, and then I'll wear my perfumes on the weekends, going out, things like that. But this time around for this month, I've been using this one exclusively. No perfume at all, which is why I think I made such a huge chunk of progress on this guy. I have just this little bit, so I think I can use this one throughout the rest of the month and start incorporating perfumes. So yeah, I feel like this guy will also be done by next update. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge perfume, if I'm not mistaken. Then I have my Benefit The Professional primer. This is what it looks like. I definitely have made some progress. The container is a lot skinnier up here, so I only have product down to here. I really enjoyed this primer. It's been great. I remember it's been years since I used it, and I feel like I was at the point where I was like, it's just okay, I don't care for it. But no, this is actually a really good one. I've been finding myself really enjoying using this one, and I feel like I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. I do have maybe 2 more months left on this guy, so I will continue to use it. I don't mind it. I really enjoy it. Something that I thought I was gonna finish by this update, but I didn't, is my eyeliner. This was getting hard to sharpen this morning before I used it. This is what it looks like. It's a tiny, tiny little thing. It's getting harder and harder to sharpen. Like I said this morning, I was having a hard time like gripping the pencil. So I feel like this is gonna be its last month before I can even sharpen it anymore. So we'll see. We'll see how this guy goes. But I enjoy it. It's from the brand Shawnee. It came in a makeup kit that I got for Christmas 2 years ago, I want to say. Then I have my lipstick that I'm currently wearing, and it's from Bite Beauty in the color Palomino. And this is how much product I have left. I didn't make quite as much as progress as I usually do on lipstick because I don't wear this every day. Definitely on the weekends and going out, yes, I wear it. But because it's so bright, and sometimes depending on where I am at work, I have to wear a mask, especially if I'm working on procedures. So I can't wear this under a mask because I'll end up looking, you know, I'll have lipstick smeared all over my face. So unfortunately, I don't have as much progress as I would like to. Usually one of these little lipsticks, if it's a neutral color and I'm wearing it every day, I can use it up like within a month or so. But it's gonna take maybe a couple more months before I go through this guy. And then last but not least, I have my loose powder from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Translucent Powder. I think this powder is what's making my makeup sweat proof. And what I mean by that is when I sweat, like it doesn't break down the makeup underneath. The sweat stays like on top of my face, and I can just kind of like go like this, especially on the line where my sunglasses leave. I can just kind of wipe it off and the makeup is not destroyed. So I am loving this guy. It's hard to tell because like where I'm at, because do you see, like it's all, I put it all the way to the side, and then this it had a mesh. I don't like the mesh. I feel like I couldn't grab product with my brush. So not a fan, so I cut it out. So I've been just digging my brush in there. So I should have weighed this container to see how much progress I've made, but I didn't. So this is how much progress, I guess, product I have left on the container. I don't know if I'll finish this by the end of next month, but we'll see. And so since I finished one item, I will be replacing one item. And I was debating I knew that I wanted to put a highlighter in here because I have a lot of cream and liquid highlighters. However, I was gonna go with one from Anastasia, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it by the end of the year, and I would hate to have something that's like almost done and not quite done. So I decided to just go with another Merit highlighter. Sorry if that's a little boring, but this is the Bounce highlighting balm, like the highlighting balm in the color Bounce. I had Kava, the one that I used up, and this is Bounce. This is a little it looks a little darker, like on the container. It looks a little bit bronzier, but that's the swatch right there. So it looks very, very pretty when you blend it in. I feel like it's gonna look exactly the same as Kava. So I'll give you guys, there's not a lot of product in here. You guys saw how fast I went through the other one. So that is the product on how much I have left here. So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to go through one of these guys. But that is all I have for you guys for this update for my Project 10 pen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.